Well, I'm an artist, and when I moved to Val Marie from Saskatoon, I wanted to work in the arts, and I wanted to have a way to meet the wonderful people who come to visit the Grasslands National Park. So I decided to open Grasslands Gallery. I haven't run an art gallery before, but it was a great opportunity to work with artists and work with color and work with things that I believe in. I moved to Val Marie because Saskatoon was getting ever increasingly more expensive and therefore hard for an artist to manage. And Val Marie has this wonderful setting, a very nice community, very welcoming community, and a much more artist-friendly cost of living. I like the fact that people pitch in. I like the volunteer ethic, that everything that is here because someone or a group of people have decided that it will be here, and they're putting their personal time and commitment into making it that way. And I just like that feeling of everybody being committed to something, or in many cases, several somethings. It's all I've ever really wanted to do. When I was in high school, before that, I always did what I called making things. And I'd get books out of the library and I'd follow the patterns and I'd cut out and I'd draw. And when I was in grade 11, a girl from Calgary moved to my high school. She had been what it used to be called good in art and had taken art classes since she was 6. I'd never had art classes. So she moved at the beginning of September. We got to be friends, and when I applied for university the next fall, I applied to the art program. So in that year, I discovered that this is what I wanted. She went on to become a BC Supreme Court judge, and I went on to become an artist. I've done other things, obviously, for most artists. I'm a qualified professional librarian and a freelance arts administrator. But being an artist is what I've always wanted to be. Yeah, this is by Louise Perrin, who lives in Maple Creek, and it is dyed in snow, and it's the melting snow that gives it that unusual and entirely unpredictable pattern, which looks different on every different fabric. But Louise is one of several Southwest artists whose work I carry in the gallery. There's approximately 25 artists' work at Grasslands Gallery, and seven of those whose work I'm showing this summer live locally here at Val Marie, which is a very high percentage given the size of the community, about 100. But probably about half of the 25 live in Southwest Saskatchewan. All but 2 are Saskatchewan residents, and the other 2 have Saskatchewan connections and come back when they can. And all the artwork is inspired by the Grasslands experience. It's been an excellent experience. People love what they see here, and they marvel at the talent in Val Marie and in the Southwest and in Saskatchewan. When they come to this unusual place, this special place, they want some way to remember it. And they don't always want a literal interpretation, although sometimes they do. Sometimes they want something that catches what they see, or that reminds them of a color or an experience that they've had. And I try to meet all those needs in as many ways as possible.